Hey guys, so this is going to be the nursery / room tour. We share a bedroom, my baby, well, we will be once baby's here, my husband and I. So we just basically did the best we could to arrange the space so that it would be a mixture of our baby space and ours. Just kind of like a little 360. Forgive me because I am doing this on the iPad. I tried doing it with the point-and-shoot camera and it just became a big hassle because I could only film 12 minutes, blah blah blah. And I would like to show everything that I can. We are fortunate that we have this very large one bedroom, or our bedroom is quite large because, like I said, we do live in a one-bedroom apartment. We do eventually plan on moving into a bigger space where baby will have his own room, but for now this is how we have it organized. It's not perfect, it's not exactly the way that I want it yet, but time is coming very close, about a week until baby is his estimated due date, so that I better get this up now. So this is his crib. This is the Graco Mason crib in espresso. We purchased it at Target on clearance, so I'm not really sure if they make this model anymore in this color. I do know they have it in white. Up here we have his little crib decor. Forgive me, it's not perfect. The ribbon is kind of off center. I do need to kind of fix that, and I might take those ribbons off because they've just been a pain in the butt trying to keep up there and straight so it looks nice. But I did paint those letters. They're from Michael's, and they were like about $2 or $1.75 each. And I just wanted to personalize his little area because it is in our room. And I also want to decor here that I wouldn't have to worry about falling on him. Like I wanted to put pictures up there and lots of nice things, but I was so worried about that actually falling on him because he is going to be sleeping in the crib right away as a newborn, as far as we are planning. Here we have our little elephant decals that I purchased from Etsy. They're vinyl decals. They're super cute, and I got to pick the color. I'm very satisfied, and it was a cheap way to decorate the room, and also because we cannot paint, although it desperately needs it. It was just a way for us to add something for him, for his cute little elephant theme, which developed actually from this blanket I showed in our first shower haul. A coworker made this quilt, and it's actually folded over double because it is so large, but it's just super cute. We didn't have a theme picked out, we just kind of had colors we liked, and this went perfect. Along with that, we found this bobby pillow cover at Target, matches perfectly with our theme. That's his little stuffed bunny that my aunt made him, so it's very special. This little pillow, and along with everything except for the bumper and the sheet, will stay, or will be out of there. The sheet, obviously, to protect the mattress, duh. We have a mattress pad under there as well, but it is all assured to be safe for baby to have in there, and he will be in there only with a swaddling blanket. Here you can see here we have the breathable bumper. You can kind of see through it. That was very important that we had that because he would be sleeping in it right away, and we didn't want to worry about another added risk for SIDS, which they do say regular bumpers are. Here we have his baby Einstein soother for his crib. I did plan on making a mobile for him, another elephant one, instead of getting one of these, but it just didn't work out, like, from the ceiling. It was too far, and I didn't really have a way to attach it to the crib because it would be like a handmade one. So we found this, and my sister had one similar, and she said it was great. So you just turn it on. You can have no lights and ocean. You can have lights and ocean. You can have no lights and music. Lights and music. I'm sure people are pretty familiar with these, but they seem to fascinate babies. There is a remote for that, which is awesome. Otherwise, it does take 25 minutes, I believe. I haven't had it on that long. Under his crib, we have things that we are storing under there. I'm not even going to show you because you can't see. Things that we're going to need soon, but not immediately. We have a box down there for, well, actually, I should probably show you. Sorry. I'm just not sure how to do this because I don't have the best lighting or anything. So under here we have his, mat, gym mat. I plan on getting a crib skirt to cover all this storage stuff up eventually. In here I have, this is full of receipts for his stuff, and also manuals that I'm keeping in there for his stuff so that we know exactly where it is, warranty stuff, all of that. In this box I am keeping his cards and mementos, things like that. I'm actually not quite done with all my thank yous, which is horrible, so they are in this box as well, which will get done this weekend. We have his sling, nice, the Balboa baby sling, and then also another infant carrier, the Infantano Cozy Rider, which is from my sister from when she had her babies. So that's what's under his crib. Here you can see he has his bouncy seat. I just stuck his little bear in there. I thought it looked cute. We have yet to get batteries. We thought it was actually a D battery, but it's C battery, so we still have to get that for his bouncer. This is the Ingenuity Bright Stars bouncer, and it was fairly easy to put together. And we'll do a review if people are interested once we actually start using it. I just have it there. I don't know if it'll stay there, but for now, that's where I'm keeping it. So, on to his dresser. Forgive me for noises because I'm getting up and down, and it's hard when you're almost 39 weeks pregnant. Here we have my hospital bag and his diaper bag. And if you want to know what's in there, I do have a video on my channel on that. This is the remote here for the soother, so we can turn that on and off. This is another kind of soother thing. It's a combination of a nightlight. If I had this plugged in, I'm sorry, I should have thought about that. I would show you, but I have other things plugged in. It's a blue light reflection here, which is nice. And then you have all the sounds, Mozart, ocean waves, I think, rain, and then also on the top, it projects different images for baby to look at and be entertained. This dresser is from Slumberland. We purchased it not very long ago, a few weeks ago, and this is to go with his crib. It's the same color, espresso, and this will go in his room when he has his own room, but for now it's serving as, well, his dresser, but also our little TV stand for the TV my husband insists on having in here. The top drawer is his accessory drawer. Oopsie, I'm so sorry. I'm really not good at this. Especially with the iPad. I wanted to do this differently. I really did. In this area here, we have hats, all different sizes, and some go with outfits, some are just random. Summer stuff. This is, like I said, his accessory drawer. We have socks here as well. Newborn all the way up to 6 months in there. His shoes there, he has only 2 pairs. And then burp cloths, yes. These still need to be washed. And his bibs. Some of the stuff in here and in my room you'll find that needs to be washed still, or it is washed. I haven't washed quite everything, but I'm getting there. So you can see, one of the problems with this dresser is it is too shallow. And I don't really recommend it. But since we have it and it was not that expensive, we're keeping it. So here we have his Halo sleep sack and all of his other sleeping items that are not, or that are between newborn and 3 months. And over there, here, you'll see his sleep sacks and then nightgowns. I guess they're not really they're without the footed part, so they're easy to change. And then in here is a combination of different sleepers that have like little footies in them. I'm going to switch over here. I think this will be easier to film. Bear with me, please. Here, these are onesies that do not go with outfits. So anywhere from newborn, again, to 3 months, and then pants that don't really have an outfit either. He doesn't have very many. Most of them go with outfits. But he does have a ton of onesies, and this, oh, I forgot to show you too. I just kind of separated the drawers. I find it easier to store more than one thing in here with separators, but they're not professional separators. They're just things like boxes. Like this is a photo box here from Michael's, another shoe box, and then this is from the dollar store a long time ago that I just have laying around that works perfect. And I plan on kind of organizing his drawers once I get some more shoe boxes and the like. Oops, I showed that. In this drawer are all of his onesies and such that are not going to fit him yet. They're anywhere from 3 to 9 months, actually. So these, again, don't have outfits that go with them, and they don't fit him yet. So they're just in there, and I'm keeping them in there to stay clean. And here's kind of a random drawer. This is, oops, there's a fuzzy on there. His sleep sacks. No, his swaddling blankets. He has a couple here, some that need to be cleaned, and these are like swaddle me, so they're already like ready to swaddle. And his Aiden and Anise ones down there. I still need to wash those. I have some like receipts in here for things that we're gonna returning and coupons. And here we have his kind of his little medicine area. He has extra butt paste, thermometer, gripe water, gas relief drops, teething gel. Yeah, so that's in there for now. Now, please forgive me for all of the horrible camera business here going on. This is under our bed perfectly. It fits 4 of these Michael's baskets. This first one here has personal items in there, so I'm not going to show you that because it's not really related. This I call his like feeding basket, and I did paste. I hot glued these little bows in there. I think they're cute, just to kind of add a little cute touch to it. It has like Nooks. I got that's like a sample. Breast pads by Nook in there. The Playtex, we got the Playtex drop-in liner bottles, and we really wanted those because they're easy to clean. Again, living in an apartment, we don't have a lot of space, we don't even have a dishwasher, so, you know, I'm trying to save time and make everything convenient. Bottle brushes, those little things where you stick fruit in there when they start learning how to, or they start eating solids. So that kind of goes under there. Along with this basket here, he has his toys. This stuff still has to be washed and disinfected, but he probably will not be playing with these items right away, so I'm just keeping them in here for now, and I eventually will get around to getting those cleaned for him. And this basket we have his linen storage, blankets, sheets, another boppy cover, more blankets, more sheets. And this is really nice if you have a shared space to just kind of improvise with what you've got. And you'll see I do that a lot in my room here. These baskets are really, really convenient for storage all around for anything, but especially for our baby stuff, because baby stuff tends to be small, but just like, where do you put things? So this is just kind of our bed. Nothing interesting there. Again, I have the bouncer here. This desk here is my makeup / getting ready area, and then desk. So when I'm working on schoolwork and things like that, this is all in here. Again, we're trying to utilize the space as much as possible. Under here, I do have my breast pump stored under there. It probably won't permanently stay there. However, for now, since I'm not using it at this time, it is very convenient to have there. I have his diaper cake up here, and yeah, this is kind of a little pan of the room. I have lots of things stored under there, however, not as pretty as those baskets, and lots of things that have to do with us, like I have sweaters and sheets and stuff like that stored down there for us as well. This little thing I like painted. It was dark brown and ugly, still not the cutest thing in the world, but I have like things for me stored in there. So you can see that, you know, if you, forget the noise, you know, if you do live in a one bedroom, you can really make it work. You can hide things, you know, get out of sight, out of mind. I have a lot of things like actually under the bed, like his Bumpo, which he's not going to be using right away, my baby bullet, which he won't be using right away. So that's all under the bed, out of sight until he's ready for it. So it's convenient to have that. So here, this is my closet. Sorry, it doesn't look the nicest, but it's convenient for me. Those are pillows we still have yet to put on the bed. So this is my half of the closet, and then laundry down there, and then this is going to be like his area. We have outfits hung up here. Most of it's washed. There's a couple of things that we just acquired recently that have not been washed yet. So these are outfits that are hung up from 0 to 6 months, but most of it is like 0 to 3 months and newborn. And up there in that blue basket, he has all of his other items that we have that are for older sizes or bigger sizes. I have this is going to be really hard to see. I have this like divider that I've had for a long time, which is a combination of my stuff. My husband actually has a closet that he has out in the other room, which he shares with like basically our like coats and shoes and all that stuff. So in here I just stuck some diapers that we have. That's like my purses, and that's some other things for mine. Shoes and more diapers down there, so you really can maximize your space. These plastic drawers are all my stuff that I don't hang up. And on the top here, I'm so sorry, this is going to be very hard to see, but it's his bathtub. So we will put that in the bathtub, our bathtub, once he's here and he actually starts using that. But for now, it's convenient to just store it up there. This was a shoe rack. You can probably see there, it's like wire. And I got these bins at the dollar store. And I wanted to get one of those cube shelves. However, I knew that I just really didn't have space. I mean, I could have put it in there, but in here, there just really isn't a very convenient space to put it. So I just kind of improvised, and it was budget friendly as well. All I had to do was get these baskets. So in this drawer here, we have his wipes and butt paste. Basically, these are all wipes and butt paste. And these are boogie wipes as well. And this is just all ready to go for me to use. We have some sample formula stuff that I got in the mail. So I just kept that here in case we do use it. We're not planning on it, however. And here we have cleaning stuff, and then this is for specifically baby stuff. So antibacterial type wipes, that'll be for like his toys and such things. And then room spray, I did show this, oops, I think, the Baby Ganix room spray. It smells like cucumbers, smells really nice, and it's just chemically less harmful. And then just a bag. So I'm going to start putting bags in here to put dirty diapers in, which they won't stay here. Obviously, they will go into the garbage pan right away. Here is another baby carrier my sister gave me. It's an Agro carrier. In this one, I have just hangers. I'm not going to take that one out because it's just easy to see. In this one, we have diapers. This is just his newborn pack. I will start putting them in there like this, kind of like that, once he's here, but I don't want them to get dusty or anything like that right now. So bear with me again, lighting and shakiness. And I started making these little labels here for his bins. However, I haven't finished yet, and I'm not sure if I like them, and I don't know if I'll be rearranging things. We'll see. So in this one, actually in these two are his like kind of bath products. I have like the Johnson & Johnson's, which I may or may not be using. That's why I haven't taken it out of this stuff, because I've heard some bad things about having formaldehyde, but I have so many products, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to be doing about that. He has this little pouch which has like nail clippers and all of those kind of grooming items. His baby Ganix lotion. And then in here are towels and washcloths, and then his little rubber ducky. So they're kind of like his, like I said, bath products. Oops, this is really hard to do one-handed. Excuse me. So that's kind of my improvised like cube organizational system until we can get a better, or not a better, a bigger place, and hopefully better. I think that'll work really well. And yeah, so basically, please forgive me for being so out of breath. Again, almost time for him to come. So this is how we make it work. Dad has his stuff out there in the main room, which is all hung up in a closet, like I have mine. Now I'm sharing with our little Amir. When he is here, he has all of his stuff ready to go. So if you have any questions, any suggestions, please feel free to ask. Thank you so much for watching, and forgive my horrible camera shaking and horrible camera, you know, filmmaking here, I guess, film, not ever, but like YouTube making abilities. I'm truly trying to get better with my quality, and yeah, so that's everything. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Have a great day.